चल हो जा शुरू।
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
Good afternoon. Welcome, friends, to this Monday edition of Versus at 5:30 p.m. The Congress Party's 2024 campaign was essentially about price rise, inflation, and its impact on the poor. And they tried to put the Modi government on the mat on that issue all through the campaign. And now we hear that the Congress-led Karnataka government has increased fuel prices, both of petrol and diesel, by as much as 3 rupees per litre. And that's, of course, going to have a cascading impact on the life of the masses in general, but poor. More specifically, we're going to discuss that in this versus between the Congress and the BJP. But I want to begin with a breaking news development coming in again from South. The Congress party seems to be leaving South at all levels. The breaking news development is that Rahul Gandhi has decided to leave Wayanad and stay with Raebareli as a member of parliament for the Lok Sabha. Remember, Rahul Gandhi had contested both from Raebareli and Wayanad, and he won both the contests. And now a decision has been taken by Rahul Gandhi to leave Wayanad and stay with Raebareli, the erstwhile family bastion. The family bastion, in fact, which continues to be with the Gandhi family. 2019, Sonia Gandhi won it, and Rahul Gandhi has won it this time. And Rahul Gandhi leaving Wayanad. Remember, it was discussed, talked about, that if Rahul Gandhi wins from both the seats, then he would be leaving Wayanad, coming to North. So the Congress party, which was peddling the North-South narrative, essentially quitting on South, with Rahul Gandhi leaving Wayanad, sticking to Raebareli, and the Congress government in Karnataka increasing fuel prices. And that's going to be our conversation. Let's start with the facts. Okay, let's start with the facts. So the Congress party government, led by Siddaramaiah, the Chief Minister of Karnataka, has increased fuel prices in the state by as much as 3 rupees, both petrol and diesel, as we mentioned. And it is going to have impact on the life of poor in the state of Karnataka. The BJP, of course, is up in arms, holding a mirror to the Congress party, because the Congress made inflation an issue during the campaign. Let's look at the facts in this package. Then I come back with a versus conversation on the other side.
अगर आप गरीबी रेखा के नीचे हो, आपके बैंक अकाउंट में हर साल 1 लाख रुपया, 8,500 रुपया महीने का खटाखट 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 आता रहेगा। और एक झटके से हिंदुस्तान से हम गरीबी को मिटा देंगे।
As a befitting response to Congress leader Rahul Gandhi's khatakat remark, Petroleum Minister Hardeep Puri took a jibe on the Congress-led Karnataka government's failure to keep the promise of providing financial support to women of each family. The Siddaramaiah government in the state recently increased petrol and diesel prices by as much as rupees 3 per litre.
We have raised on petrol sale tax 3 rupees on petrol and 3 rupees on diesel. Still, we are less than the neighboring states' rates. We are less than the neighboring states. See, the BJP people, for political reasons, they are making this as an issue.
This decision comes despite Congress's entire 2024 campaign being about inflation and its impact on the poor. Farmers, already burdened by adverse weather conditions, are now facing higher transportation costs for their produce. The cost of hiring tractors has increased, adding to their financial strain. Comparisons with the BJP-ruled states reveal a significant disparity. In Karnataka, petrol is now rupees 8.21 more expensive per litre compared to states like Uttar Pradesh and Gujarat. The gap widens to over rupees 12 per litre when compared to Arunachal Pradesh. The central government, under Prime Minister Narendra Modi, managed to reduce petrol prices by about 14% and diesel by nearly 11% between November 2021 and May 2024. For example, petrol in Congress-ruled Telangana is rupees 12.76 per litre higher than in Uttar Pradesh, with similar discrepancies noted in West Bengal compared to Gujarat. The question is, how does the Congress party explain the contradiction between its campaign rhetoric and governance reality? The same options that the BJP governments used to keep prices low, weren't they available to Congress as well?
All right, the debate is set on this edition of Versus. Joining me, Dr. Narendra Rangappa. He's a spokesperson of the BJP, joining us live from Bengaluru in Karnataka. As also Syed Asad Abbas, political analyst live from Bengaluru, leans toward the Congress party. Syed Asad Abbas, let me begin with you. I know you can very well afford this price hike and you would not mind paying for it for the Congress party and to have the Congress government in your state. But then is it pro-poor really? Because that was the campaign of the Congress party, Syed Asad Abbas.
Abhishek Sahab, I've always believed with great power there's great responsibility and equal accountability. The fact of the matter, we need to understand the Siddaramaiah government, ably led along with Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, is doing the best in their capacity for the people of Karnataka. I've lived here all my life, sir, and I can tell you here, as per the statement by Siddaramaiah ji to the press, he has stated that we in Karnataka, compared to the other southern states like Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala, Chennai, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Hyderabad, are much lower comparatively and equal economy size like a Maharashtra state. We are even below that. Also, we need to understand a simple question to the BJP spokesperson today. When the oil prices per barrel have reduced across the world, why in India it is still not reduced? Why does the BJP central government still charge us the same price or a higher price?
Hold on to your guns. Let's go step by step. We'll come to the global oil prices per barrel prices later, but then the question was, are you okay with this price rise in Karnataka?
I, as a citizen of this beautiful country and being a Kannadiga, I would certainly want the government, the able government of the state and the center to come together with a consensus so that the best of rates are provided. So that would definitely be my stand.
So you would want the Karnataka government, or you wish the Karnataka government had handled this little differently, little better?
Well, compared to the other state, had I been living in Telangana or Tamil Nadu or even Kerala, I would still be paying a higher rate of petrol or diesel in those states as well. Compared to them, Karnataka is still slightly lower. So I think the Congress government here is doing their best.
Interesting comparison you make, because in Tamil Nadu, there is a government of an ally party, the DMK. In the case of Kerala also, there is an ally party, the left, or so it seems. I don't know for how long this alliance lasts, but at the national level, mind you. And the other state you mentioned, Telangana, is also of the Congress-ruled, right, is also Congress ruled. So I don't know whether this comparison is right. But before I go to the BJP versus Congress comparison, let me get in Mr. Rangappa. Mr. Rangappa, we know we are getting pictures all through the day. We have been getting those pictures of BJP out in the streets protesting this fuel price hike. But do you think those protests are going to bear any fruit?
See, let me start this debate by raising one point here. The outrageous statement made by Mr. M.B. Patil, saying that they're increasing the prices of diesel and petrol to raise money for their guarantee schemes assured by Rahul Gandhi. This is most atrocious. It is undemocratic. This very clearly lets the cat out of the bag that the Congress party in Karnataka state is trying to please their central high command, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, and it is most illogical. And the prices of essential commodities, it will make the common man suffer. Essential commodities will increase, and the transport charges will increase, People traveling in the bus will increase, charges of the bus charges will increase, auto fares will increase. The end of this is that the poor man is the ultimate sufferer in this whole issue. And when the poor man rises against any government, and it is going to be sustained, that is what the history of Karnataka protests have been made in this context.
Okay. You see, now coming back to Syed Asad Abbas, first fact check, Syed Asad Abbas, that the global crude prices have not come down. They have increased by about 9% in the last 1 year. Now, in this backdrop, the central government, which is obviously led by the BJP, has reduced the fuel prices as much as 8%. So if you look at it, this gap, 9% price rise of crude, Brent crude over the last 12 months, and the BJP government in decreasing the prices at the center. My question is Congress party guilty of double standards? Campaign rhetoric is different than rules of governance, because obviously the state of finances in Karnataka is so bad that the Congress just can't keep its promises. Be it the rupees 1 lakh per family, per poor family, cash transfer for which Rahul Gandhi had said khatakhat, or this fuel price hike, it's essentially, please admit, that the government's hands are tied, they don't have money, so they have to find sources of revenue, and this happens to be one of them.
I will answer that, Abhishek Sahab. You've asked a very pointed question. You've articulated yourself. Just allow me 1 minute time and I will give you the complete answers. The fact of the matter is, in the scheme of Gruha Lakshmi, khatakhat, every woman member of the family is receiving 2,000 rupees. Not just that, in the Nari Shakti scheme, all women of Karnataka across the length and breadth are receiving free rides in the bus transportation. Not just that, Yuva Nidhi, unemployed graduates and youth are receiving 1,500 rupees. Along with that, 10 kgs of rice to below poverty line families holding a ration card. All of these, Gruha Jyoti, Gruha Lakshmi, all of them have been working wondrous ways.
Okay.
The fact of the matter, the Bharatiya
Quick
Janata
rebuttal by
Party
Mr. Rangappa. I see him raising his hands. I think he wants to fact check.
Sir, I would like to question Mr. Abbas. I would like to question Mr. Abbas. What have they done to the transport system in Karnataka? The transport systems are not able to pay the salaries of their working people. They're not able to repair people. Buses have stranded in the middle of the road without diesel in it. And the conductor says they have left for free, that we are not going to do anything. This is the sort of service they have provided at what cost?
No, Mr. Rangappa, I thought you were fact checking. I thought you were fact checking Syed Asad Abbas on the issue of cash transfer of 8,500 rupees per month. Are you going to do that, or I move on?
I would like to ask Mr. Abbas, where are they going to produce that much of cash from? Because already the Karnataka government has borrowed 52,000 crores from banks and external debts, and they have increased the debts of Karnataka to 1,08,000 crores. Where is that money coming from?
Syed Asad Abbas, Kalavati ka kya hoga? What would happen to Kalavati? You see, where is the money? If 32 lakh families, poor families in Karnataka, you need 32 lakh crore rupees. That's the annual budget of the government of India, Syed Asad Abbas, not of the Karnataka government.
I'll tell you, Abhishek Saab, the fact that the Bharatiya Janata Party is targeting the Congress Party because they were routed out in the 23 elections. The Congress Party got 135 seats as their MLAs, whereas they were trounced with just 65 odd MLAs. We need to understand the Bharatiya Janata Party could not defeat the Congress Party on ground in Karnataka, so they are not happy with the welfare schemes. Ask the people of Karnataka, the ground root leaders and people who are living in the state.
Syed Asad Abbas, are you suggesting that the mandate that the Congress government has got? Syed Asad Abbas, are you suggesting?
Just last point, Abhishek.
Quickly.
Yeah, thank you, sir. The last point I'd like to make here is the fact of the matter, we need to understand that devolution of taxes needs to be worked out. Karnataka in its GST is paying a very high price to the central government, but it is not receiving the same like a Maharashtra. Maharashtra is also a similar size economy like a Karnataka. So why the unfair front? even non-BJP ruled states must be given the right devolution of taxes, without which it will be a
Now
step
you
up
have moved the
motherly
debate.
treatment.
You are moving the goalposts, Syed Asad Abbas. But then let me take the question to the BJP representative, Mr. Rangappa. Syed Asad Abbas is saying the Congress won, the BJP lost. The Congress has double the strength of BJP in Karnataka Assembly, and that mandate essentially gives the Congress the authority to get the revenue by raising these fuel prices. So what he's saying is that the people have voted for the Congress and have asked for this price rise, so live with it.
Sir, in the recent parliament elections, BJP and its ally, the NDA, have led in 136 seats. That is 146, sorry. That is more than what the number of seats that BJP Congress has won in the last elections. So what does that mean? It means that the Congress, which has promised, has failed in its promise. Every person that they claim has received that Nari Shakti, failure, Sri Shakti, failure, Yuvanidhi, failure. He is claiming that he has given 10 kgs. I challenge you, sir. The government of Karnataka is giving only 4 kgs of food grains, not rice. And the other 6 kgs are coming from the central government. So this is the lie that the Congress people have propagated throughout the elections, and the people of Karnataka have taught them a lesson by giving them a single digit in the parliament elections that have occurred
Okay,
recently.
it's mandate versus mandate, Syed Asad Abbas. Now it's mandate versus mandate. Now, the issue of comparative prices that you were mentioning, if I could just give you some figures so that you have a perspective, right? Because you introduced that element in the debate, so I have to give you facts. If you look at the prices in Chennai, which is an Indie bloc government there, versus Itanagar, which is in Arunachal Pradesh, which is the BJP government, the difference is about 10 rupees. So people in Chennai are paying rupees 10 more than people in Arunachal Pradesh. Similarly, in Hyderabad, which is Congress ruled, versus Lucknow, which is BJP ruled, people in Hyderabad are paying more than 12 rupees vis-a-vis the people in Lucknow in Uttar Pradesh. Similarly, if you look at it between Goa and Kerala, neighboring states, Goa ruled by the BJP, Kerala ruled by the left, there you are fighting perhaps, but then otherwise an ally of the Indie bloc, the difference is more than 12 rupees. So obviously, Syed Asad Abbas, the BJP must be thinking and applying its mind to keep the fuel prices low. There is a clear pattern that the BJP-ruled states have lesser fuel price vis-a-vis Congress or Indie bloc-ruled states.
That's a very good question, Abhishek sir. I will give you a pointed answer. Let us also agree on the front that Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh, if the BJP spokesperson on the panel can tell me, respected sir, why is Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh, both are BJP-ruled states, who are paying more for diesel than other southern states? Can you answer me, sir, why is Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh, your states, charging higher diesel compared to Karnataka?
Gujarat, okay, in between Gandhinagar and Bengal, the fuel price difference is rupees 8, more than rupees 8, 8.21 to be precise. So you are again wrong on facts about whether...
Diesel price. Abhishek sir, diesel price. I'm talking about the diesel
yes,
price.
so the comparison remains same. The comparison remains same. Don't get into that, that kind of nitpicking. The fact is that in the last 2 years, Syed Asad Abbas, now let me take it further. The central government, led by the BJP, led by Narendra Modi as Prime Minister, has reduced the central excise component of the fuel prices twice. Once by 16%, once by 13%. And similarly, the BJP-ruled states have reduced the VAT component, which is the revenue share of the state governments, twice.
I disagree.
And additionally, of course, the central excise reduced by the center, the VAT reduced by the state governments, and that has contributed to fuel prices across the board coming down when the Brent crude prices internationally have increased by 9 or 12%. So there is obviously a choice being made by the BJP governments, which the Congress governments are not making, Syed Asad Abbas. And if you are a well-wisher of the Congress party, you might perhaps tell them these facts.
Maharashtra, Abhishek Saab, 25% VAT it pays along with 5.21% additional tax. That is 30% of VAT. So therefore, how is it less than Karnataka? Maharashtra is a BJP allied state along with BJP and Maha-UT, along with Eknath Shinde. So your ally is paying more than 30%. Karnataka is less than that. All southern states are less than that. So aap kare to pyar, hum kare to waar, ye kaisa atyachar? Why the stepfatherly treatment? BJP spokesperson, can you answer me?
Okay, Mr. Rangappa, please answer. Okay, Mr. Rangappa, please answer.
Sir, the BJP has always stood by pro-people stand. We always have tried to reduce the prices. In November 21, the prices were reduced by 5 rupees and 10 rupees on petrol and diesel. In March 24, 2 rupees were reduced by the BJP government. In 2021, the BJP government in Karnataka reduced 13 rupees 30 paisa, diesel 19 rupees 40 paisa. Whereas the Congress
Okay, let me make it a little more serious. Let me make it a little more serious. Let me make it a little more serious. Let's get out of this nitpicking. I am quitting on nitpicking. I would want both my guests to do that. Little more serious matter. Abbas, you agree that fuel price hike has a cascading impact. You know, it's not just about you paying 3 rupees more for petrol or diesel or whichever kind of car or SUV you drive. It's about the cascading impact it has on commodity prices, it has on food inflation. It is inherently inflationary. So obviously this is not the best choice, even if the government has to raise the revenue. You are, by this decision, admitting that there is a problem of revenue and that is why we have to increase prices, but this might not be the best way out.
Abhishek Saab, I believe as an Indian born to this wonderful soil, I'd really want the best for the citizens of this country and especially my state of Karnataka. Therefore, I would urge the Modi government and the Siddaramaiah government to come together in a consensus so that the best could be worked out. We believe after you come into power, you work for all the people, those who voted for BJP or Congress, that does not matter. But yes, a long time measures need to be taken in the best interest of the people. I believe, hiking fuel price and any form of inflation needs to be resulted in a format where the central government and the state government come together and work out the best for the people of this country. If there is going to be politics with BJP and Congress, it's not going to work out. The Modi government needs to understand that non-BJP ruled states like Karnataka do not need any stepmotherly treatment. The devolution of taxes must be right and the best should happen for the interest of people. Aren't we the people of Karnataka as Indians as others too? So therefore, the best of the benefits must come through for the people so that there is much better living. And of course, the commodity pricing does not increase and people are not paying at par, but paying a fee which is average across the length of and breadth of Karnataka and this
Syed Asad Abbas,
that is very important.
Okay, Syed Asad Abbas, I was going through some decisions of the finance ministry over the last fortnight, one of which was to pay the revenue share of states ahead of schedule. This happened just about 10 days back. So I think the intent of the centre cannot be doubted in terms of practicing what it preaches, which is cooperative federalism. But Mr. Rangappa, last word. I would still want to know whether street protest is the best the BJP can do.
Sir, first I would like to have an explanation from our Congress people regarding the statement made by Mr. M.B. Patil that they have raised the prices of petrol and diesel to mobilize money for the guarantees. I want a clarification on that because it is most democratic, undemocratic, most atrocious way of putting a load on the poor man of Karnataka. First, let them clarify that.
Okay, Syed Asad Abbas, only 15 seconds. Quickly, 15 seconds. I've run out of time. 15 seconds. 15 seconds.
Rangappa, Anna, that's a very good question, Anna, you have asked. Let me tell you that Siddaramaiah is the Chief Minister of Karnataka, not Mr. M.B. Patil.
Okay, I have run out of time. Thank you so much, Syed Asad Abbas and Mr. Rangappa for joining us on this edition of Versus. This is going to be a hot debate whenever it happens because it impacts the poor. On that note, I have to go to the North Block where there is a meeting taking place with Union Home Minister, closeted with top security establishment discussing Manipur. And I'm told Harsha joins us live from outside the North Block where the meeting is taking place. Over to you, Harsha. What decisions likely on Manipur? The situation remains
Right now, you're
fluid.
watching Republic TV. The meeting at North Block, the meeting at North Block with the Union Home Minister along with the state and central officials of Manipur just now concluded. The meeting went on for more than 1.5 hours, and the serious discussions on the now how the peace could be broke between both the communities in Manipur is what the decisions have been taken. Let's wait and watch exactly what are the details of the meeting. But you keep on watching live. You're watching Republic TV right now. It's time to step into a short break.